I'm still the fucking champ.
What's going on, you guys? So, Jermall Charlo was on a hot boxing with Mike Tyson. And if we know anything about Mike Tyson, he's a master instigator. I mean, he be instigating. He trying to fire up these young fighters, you know, and get these dudes hyped and shit, right? And Jermall Charlo just was docile as ever, boy. He was docile as a plant-eating dinosaur. I mean, this dude he ain't trying to fight nobody. Give me that HBO special. That's the Help a Brother Out special. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell icon button, all that good YouTube stuff, right? Jermall Charlo just pretty much confirmed to the boxing world, right, that he just don't want to fight nobody. He was just as passive as ever. Mike Tyson was trying to get him hyped, trying to, you know, entice some big fights, but he just don't want to fight nobody. Mike Tyson even said things like, why don't you say his name? Say his name. Like, these guys don't want to say these dudes' names. I mean, it's making Texas look weak. I'm just saying. It's making Texas look weak. The big Texas. The big Texas. It's looking weak, bro. You got guys like Spence and Charlos and them. They don't even want to mention these dudes. Now, Jermall will mention the guy's name, but then he'll say some shit like, I ain't gonna fight him. But Jermall Charlo, he confirmed to the boxing world that he don't want to do nothing. He don't want to do nothing. I mean, he's fighting Max Selecki. Yeah, he'll sign a contract to fight those dudes. But what about some other dudes? They mentioned everybody but Boo Boo Andre in this interview as well. This little sit down. They mentioned everybody but Boo Boo Andre. Jermall Charlo don't want to fight nobody. He'll be faking the funk. You know, you could tell from his energy that he just didn't even want to, you know, he didn't even seem comfortable indulging with a real thorough fighter like Mike Tyson. Like, it was almost like, come on, man. It was like an old lion sitting next to a cub. Jermall Charlo doesn't have that fire that you think a guy like him should have at this point of his career. I mean, he said he wants to unify and fight all the champions, but I haven't seen any indication that he wants to do such things. Otherwise, he wouldn't be fighting Max Selecki. Now, that whole Jaime Munguia situation isn't his fault. However, there are some other guys better that fans are more privy to than Max Selecki. Boxing fans don't want to see Jermall Charlo fight these guys. But he was on the hot box Mike Tyson looking like a straight buster. He was looking like a straight buster. He didn't want to do nothing. He don't want to talk about fighting nobody. He didn't want to do nothing boxing. He's out here getting these paydays, fighting these easy fights, these fights that he's supposed to win, and then he's content. He's satisfied. That's what he wants to do. He don't want to fight no killers. He don't want to fight no tough fights for real. Jermall Charlo ain't doing shit in boxing, but he got a lot of protection from boxing fans. These dudes ain't really boxing fans. Look, this isn't a Jermall Charlo hate video. This is a Jermall Charlo concern video because I'm concerned because this dude is 30-some years old. He still ain't trying to fight no fucking body. It's not like people running from the hills from him. Fighters ain't running from Jermall Charlo. Nah, they not running from. They mentioned his name. David Benavidez calling him out. All types of dudes is calling him out. All types of dudes calling him out. Jaime Munguia was even bold enough to even entertain a fight with him. Of course, they're not doing the same thing with Boo Boo Andre because that's different over there for whatever reason. But Mike Tyson was trying to get this dude hype and trying to instigate some fights, and Jermall Charlo just really wasn't even having it. Oh, well, call him out for me. He said some lame shit like that. Call him out. Mike Tyson had to call the dudes out for him. But he be hooping and hollering on his live streams, and you know he be feeling himself and shit. But really, man, that's fake energy, bro. That's fake energy from Jermall Charlo, man. He ain't no real man. He could fight and shit. He could box and shit. But man, as far as being a real killer in the sport, nah, he's far from that. He ain't trying to fight nobody for real, man. I was disgusted listening to that interview from that dude. Mike Tyson, we know what he likes to do. He likes to get dudes hyped. He tried to get them hyped, get them fired up. It's a shame that Mike Tyson got to sit there and try to fire up these fighters, man. They over here talking about the business of boxing and the sport ain't like it used to be. You know, it's different now. Nah, it's different because y'all moving different. Mike Tyson said, man, Duran talking about he'll push you up, slap you upside your head, do up Tyson. Like, these dudes don't want to do none of that shit. Don't even want to hype it up. Don't even want to talk it. Yeah, we understand you ain't about to be going around slapping people upside the head, but damn, man, give us something. This dude don't want to fight nobody, and nobody in the world can convince me otherwise. Like, subscribe, Hodge Boy. Peace out.